Hi, I'm Debbie and welcome to Divine Destiny with Debbie. We're a little bit late, but it's time to do our overview for Scorpio season, October 23rd through November 22nd. Now, you know that when I'm doing the long readings, which is what I call this, I'm using a boatload of decks. I am using my Radley Valentine Angel Tarot cards, main message, my John Holland Psychic Tarot and Oracle cards to kind of clarify, Osha Zen Tarot for words of advice. We come back to my Radley Valentine Archangel Power Tarot cards, and then we do pull one from my Radley Valentine Guardian Angels. At the end of it all, we look to see with my Emily Anderson crystal deck what crystal might be helpful for you. Now, remember that I have prayed, meditated, and infused all the decks with Reiki energy, and I am an intuitive channeler, so take what you like, leave the rest. My job is just to open myself to higher power and let it flow. Scorpio season, I did do an overview. So please take a look at that. It's very interesting, the dates, the energies, lots of interesting energy. I also have my notes posted on my website, www.divinedestinywithdebbie.com. So please take a look at that also. Also, too, remember, like, share, subscribe, click on those buttons, click on the bell for notifications. I do hear from people saying that they haven't been getting notifications, so unclick the bell, click it again. Okay? Okay. Now, anything that is reversed is stronger energy, so just know that. I also tell you to write down the numbers. The numbers have a lot of power and a lot of messages. You can go onto your search browser and put the numbers in and put angel messages or angel words, numbers. Click the enter button and see what pops up. Okay? Okay. So pretty much that's all our housekeeping. So let's go on and let's start our readings. Hello, my Sagittariuses. How are you doing? Well, Scorpio season is the end. It's the ending where you need to get everything wrapped up before your season begins. Okay? So get everything wrapped up. What is it that you want to complete? Okay? Okay. Let's go on and see what we have going for my Sagittariuses. Okay, 1, 2, and 3. Okay. These two are reversed. Here we go. Oh, own it. This is the time for you to own it. This is your month or your season to own what it is. This is you to blossom, to go out there, to get ready. Own it. Own it, my Sagittarius. Is what is it that you've been wanting? Go after it. Again, this is your time. Now, Queen's underlying energy is water, Scorpio, Pisces. It's also Cancer, fluid emotional. Fire is your energy along with Aries and Leo. You still have, Venus is still in Sagittarius, and I think you just got this recently for a weekend reading, didn't you? I think this is your energy. This is what you have to do. You have to just pull it out and just own it, okay? Now, also Leo energy, passionate, burning, determined. It's very fiery. It's very flamboyant also. Now, doesn't matter if you're a guy or a girl, it doesn't matter. This is you going after what it is you want in life, in your job, in your career, in any of your personal relationships. Anyway, Queen of Fire. And also, this is not just you going after it. This is you getting it. Confident, warm, intelligent, graceful. Stretch your wings and fly. Don't underestimate yourself. Assert your independence and creativity. Your next card, the 8 of Air. Now, 8's unlimited opportunities, unlimited possibilities. Air energy is our Michael energy. It is our Libra and Aquarius, which we have a lot of strong energy there. It's also Gemini. It's hearing news, thinking things through. It's our mind. It's how we're thinking things, like I said, thinking things through. So part of it is this. So here it is. Here's this thing that wants to just blossom, that just wants to go after, wants to fly. Then the Eight of Air says, your fears, the things that have been holding you back, have been, a lot of these have been in your mind. A lot of these are, you'll say, well, I want to do this. And then you say, well, this is why I can't. Or this should be happening. And then, well, I won't be able to do that. No, remember, thoughts, words, positive. The Eight of Air is saying, anything that's trying, not anything, but because I know we do have to live in the world, but it is telling you that there's a lot of fear, a lot of thoughts that hold you back, and that a lot of these are really illusions that if you look, you could find your way out of them. I kind of find it's like it's like a paper bag, and the saying, finding your, somebody can't find themselves out of a paper bag. Well, my Sagittarius is, you can. Okay, so an illusion of being trapped, lack of self-confidence, afraid to take action. So here you've got this thing that just, this inner spark, this fire in your belly, this fire in your heart. And then you've got the Eight of Air kind of like saying, can I do this? Can I do this? Well, my Sagittarius is, I think you're wonderful. I think you can do anything. It's your choices. You have choices. Okay? Now, we do have, there is strong metaphysical energy going on, supernatural energy. We have that thinning of the veil, so you may want to make sure you're connecting with your higher power with this too. But don't be afraid just because you think you can. Remember, I'm always telling you this. You don't try, the answer is always a no. You try, it could still be a no, but what if it was a yes? Okay? And then too, even if it's a yes, maybe you're going to say, well, you know what? I tried, I did it, I just don't want it. And that's okay too. Okay. Last card here, reversed. The Magician. Well, just what I just told you about. So you have an 8, you have a 1. 1, new beginning, new start. Archangel Raziel. Raziel is here to say you can manifest anything. This is major arcana. So this is universal, supernatural, metaphysical energy. And saying, this is archangel energy saying, you can make things happen. But again, too, are you afraid? We can still be afraid. You have to think about this too. Be a little bit logical, even though we don't want to necessarily think about that. But, at my age, if I wanted to be a doctor, I'm not going to go to school at my age to be a doctor. But, I did take Reiki, and I did become a Reiki master, and I can help people with Reiki. So there's different ways to look at things. There's different ways to manifest the things. Okay? So this is, you are ready. You have the resources or the ability to manifest them. Life is magical. I love that. I love that, really own that. Own that life is magical. Believe that life is magical. Okay? Okay. Let's see what we have with my John Holland. I love this deck. Unfortunately, it's not a true tarot deck. I'd be using it more, but I do love it. It doesn't have tens, and it doesn't have court cards in it. That's one of the main differences. Okay. 1, 2, 3. Here we go. Solar Plexus chakras. Now, your chakras, there's 7 main chakras. There's chakras other places, but the main chakras are known to be, from your crown, your third eye, your throat, your heart, your solar plexus, your sacral, and then your root or your base, okay? So I look at it as from your heart to your crown is your supernatural. Your heart again to your base is your natural. Now that heart goes a little bit both ways. Now the sacral chakra, the solar plexus chakra is your decision making, is your integrity, is, do you have confidence in your decision making? Do you feel, confident in your integrity? There's a lot of people that have very strong solar plexus chakras because they feel that, they can only do one thing, okay? So this is one of these energies that's just basically saying, Where are you with this? What is your integrity? Are you slick? Are you slick and you're going to try to, to pull a fast one, or are you going to be honest? Are you going to be, are you going to be upright? Now, I am going to tell you one thing is that, I'm not going to tell, be upright, be upright. But remember that you can also guard yourself and guard your integrity. Being, having strong integrity doesn't mean that you have to tell all. Okay? Does that make sense? It doesn't mean you don't have to tell all. Just answer the questions, and if you feel like you need to tell more, you do that. But there's no right or wrong. I just feel like you don't have to tell all. Okay, next card. Here we go at 14. So we had the 8-1, we have a 3 and a 1-4. And this is telling you, wait things out, patience, the little seed, things grow, things are happening. You may not necessarily know that they're happening, but things are happening. So this could be something, if this was a job or even a personal or intimate relationship type of thing, wait things out a little bit. Don't go rushing in and, like, oh, I haven't heard from you. You didn't text me. I haven't heard. Let things be a little bit organic. Let things happen naturally, okay? But remember, this is your main reading. This is your main reading. But this is telling you this clarifies a little bit, and this is telling you how to get through that main reading. Next card is balance. So again, okay, so we have that 1-1 energy again. 1 plus 1 does make a 2, so there is some decision here. Balance is, keeping that balance between being, and that actually helps with your chakras too. You want to find a balance with your chakras. Sometimes, and I'll use the throat, sometimes if the throat chakra is spinning a little bit too fast, you'll be very vocal, you'll be very, no, I need to, a little bit on the aggressive or assertive, your speech. And if it's spinning a little bit slow, you'll be a little kind of timid. You won't want to necessarily speak out. So I'm kind of feeling with this balance that it's kind of like, it's like don't be too much. At the same time, don't not be, I know that's hard. It's a hard thing to kind of talk about. It's a hard thing. It's a hard concept. And it is something that you have to kind of create for yourself. You have to find your balance. Now, it could be balance between your home, your job, your career, your personal life. It could definitely be that. It could be balance between your natural and your supernatural. So between that, but again, too, this patience kind of tells me, I'm not saying, let things happen organically, but it doesn't mean for you to just say, well, I don't have to do anything either. So it's finding that right balance, and my Sagittariuses, I have full confidence that you can find that. Okay, now let's go on to Osha Zen Tarot. I know it's not easy to have that. Anyway, let's go on and see words of advice from Osha Zen Tarot. Here we go. There we are. 1, 2, and 3. I don't think these are reversed, but I'm always a little shocked. Here we go. First card is celebration, and you've got that 3 energy again. And here, if you think about it, 1, 1, 1, that's a 3 also. 3s, I didn't say, are celebratory. They have a lot of creativity to it. They're very, very powerful. So this is a time to have fun during this last season before your season. But it's also saying when the good things are happening, celebrate the good things. Celebrate the victories. Celebrate the happiness. Okay? Next card. Friendliness. Now, again, too, and I want to go back here because I love these ladies. I love these ladies dancing in the rain and just having a wonderful time with their friendships. And here it is too. So now we have that 2 again, and here we have that friendliness. So there is, celebrate with friends. Have the people around you that support you. Have the people that you support around you also. Okay? So this is kind of a social time for you too. Here we go. Last card is fighting. So then we have this. Okay, now, is this a warning? Is this telling you to just keep pushing forward? Is this telling you, again, when I was talking about the throat chakra, be careful that you don't come off as, as too aggressive or too assertive, but at the same time, maybe you need to. Maybe you need to. That one, but the thing is with these two cards, it doesn't necessarily, the energies aren't quite as in alignment with it. However, and if you look at this, the two people, they're not necessarily, it's not necessarily you're fighting for a cause as much as the people around you, again, not necessarily your friends or the people that support you, but it might feel like you're just having to just keep pushing forward, pushing forward. And the thing is, again, remember the patience. Remember patience, okay? Remember letting things happen. You may want to push forward. You be careful about that. Be careful about that, okay? Okay. I know, I hate that, but I love the celebration. I love the friendliness. Because I do feel like this is you having some happy times with people and enjoying the times that you have. And then there's that darn old fighting, and that fighting, this energy is, I don't know, this card always kind of gives me a pushing out of, and not necessarily reasonable pushing, okay? Here we go. Let's see. So be careful of this. Be careful of this. It can kind of take this, it can kind of realign the really positive energies that are going on right here. Okay. The Chariot. So now we have a 7. Did I have a 7? No. 7's divine number, divine guidance, divine intervention. The Chariot, again, so it kind of goes along with this and with this card. The Chariot has a couple of things. Now, one thing, I think things happen faster with the Chariot when it happens, but the Chariot is also hands off. Let the divine, higher power, whoever that is for you, take over. It's kind of like hands off the wheel, hands off the reins. Let things happen, kind of like, connecting with that higher power. This is Archangel Metatron, believed to have been Enoch before the flood. So that Enoch has an interesting story of his own too. So you may want to look that up, Google it, whatever you want to do with that. Anyway, but the Chariot is about hands off, letting things happen. And remember, patience is saying to you, let things happen organically also. Okay, but this is also about career advancement. So determination and self-control, career advancement. And again, that self-control kind of tells me, like with that fighting, that kind of connects with that. So you need to make sure you may be put into some positions. So even though things are going really well, people don't like it when other people are succeeding. So you may have somebody kind of like needling you a little bit more. So that self-control, I think you're going to really need to just recognize it and be aware of it, and then you can handle it that much better. Career advancement, acknowledgement of success by others. Like I said, not everybody rejoices. Not everybody celebrates. Here we go. Next card is the 6 of Gabriel. Gabriel is fire energy. 6 is the energies you've put into something. This is riding into victory. This is you being successful. Again, it goes back to what we were talking about with this main thing. Again, so even though things can be really, really good, really great, watch out for the, the troublemakers, the ones that want to try to throw some rocks in your way. But the 6 of Gabriel is congratulations. You've done a wonderful job. Time to move on to the next project, awards, scholarships, or promotions. So again, we have these two that are very close with some sort of job energy, but yet it's advancement. It's an advancement. Next card is, well, that's a job. Okay, Ace of Ariel. Ace is a 1. So we have a 761 or a 167. Sometimes the numbers go backwards. Ariel is our earth energy. It is our Capricorn and Taurus. There's a lot of Capricorn and Taurus energy coming. Well, Capricorn coming up, Taurus coming up too. Capricorn's doing some stuff though too. But it's also Virgo. It is tangible, job, career type of energy. Very, very much money energy. And this is new opportunities. This is luck. This is a day, this is a month for you to embrace. Embrace this month, embrace the opportunities. Be careful, watch out for the ones that want to cause you trouble, be aware. But then, you know what? Embrace, let things happen, let things happen. It's your lucky day, new resources of money, time, or support. A change in job or promotion. So there's some really good positive job change or money changes with this. I like that. Own it. Go back to that Queen of Fire. Own it. Own it. Be confident in yourself. Okay, sure. There's a card that just flew. Okay, so now we have a 15. Now, a lot of times the 15 is the Devil card, but basically this is choose freedom, and this is don't let your fears be your guide. Okay? Don't be afraid to succeed. Okay, my Sagittariuses? You've got so much wonderful energies. You're the ones, you're the go-to people. You're the ones that get things done. You clean up so many different messes. Have faith and confidence in yourself. Okay. Sometimes you may feel as though your way is blocked, but often that's just an illusion. Remember the 8 of air. You could free yourself from the obstacles that you're so focused on by choosing a different path. Turn your thoughts away from negativity and instead envision endless other possibilities you might act upon. I love that for you. I love that. Now, again, don't be afraid to succeed. Don't be afraid to try new things. Okay? Okay. Let's see what crystal or energy for my Sagittariuses we have here. Let's try this out, see what we've got that'll help you throughout the month. This one is reversed. Titanium rainbow quartz. Usually this is when there's a powerful shift happening. And this what's it's about awakening all chakras, ultimate manifestation, vibrancy, powerful shift. I like it. I like it a lot. Okay, so good stuff happening. Don't be afraid. Don't be afraid. Watch out for the people that aren't necessarily supporting you. Watch out for them a little bit. Okay, but otherwise enjoy and just embrace. Okay, so remember, my Sagittarius, to like, share, subscribe, click on the bell, notifications. If you're not getting notifications, unclick and then click again. Most importantly, though, my Sagittariuses, always know that you are loved, stay shining, and be blessed. Bye-bye.